the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. He has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication, and the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Floats it out in space. There's some room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Mays. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking for his man. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Get it out on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a call. The 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Haas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on first down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the grab. It's Haas. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's loose. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Keeps it on the bootleg. The sweet feet buy a little time. Gets rid of it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Throwing right. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun step and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Off the play fake on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. The inside handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lindsey.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Second down, he'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Flips it out on the screen. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a fourth down?
That's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida. He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Looking for space. It's Lindsey. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's going for it all. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt it.
Found a little running room on that one, picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's ball. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws it deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Makes the catch. It's Lindsey. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Oh, they're after him, and it's a sack.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the returner goes down. Sending the offense back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Pryor. There's a crease. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A first down for the offense. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. Ball again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Rebels offense is back on the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll get rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. He goes right back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires downfield. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air, man. They can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Gators line it up with a first and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. Second and goal again. Touchdown, Gators! And the stomping has commenced.
And And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. Sometimes you just have to take the touchback. They get him down at the 4-yard line. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that is one the quarterback is going to wish he had back. Receiver wide open, and he just threw it way too far out in front of him. He's never gotten into a rhythm, guys. This is one of the more talented guys in the entire country, and he's way under 50% completions in this game.
Makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping through the defense. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And they got it.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Got a man in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the big tight end. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Was to pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. He lobs one high down the left side. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Tosses it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down moment, he has enough to move the chains.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It'll be 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, the unique thing about this defense with their nickel personnel is they're able to disguise what they're doing. They can play a lot of different coverages. They can play man, zone, but they can also bring the nickel player in the box and still be pretty good against the run. That time, pretty good job defending the QB scramble. Let's see what they do here on 4th.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time to time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Snags it at the 30 and still running. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Out of the backfield, he's open. At the 40. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Handoff for Ball. And the Gators heading quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. He lets one fly deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And they make make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Stepping to the right. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. Hard running there. Snags it and he's open. And that is how we will wrap this one up. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still
great to have you with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Gators and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with Coach Eli Drinkwitz before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing.
Trying to get outside, it's Pryor. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That's caught. It's Singleton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to Ball. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bend? And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Mays. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Ball. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Ball. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. They knock him down right there.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Staying in that aggressive mindset on fourth down, they'll try to convert for the third time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they wanted to have.